How to treat an opioid overdose. This is a life-threatening emergency in most cases. Some people could just simply have nodded off and they're not fully anesthetized, so they could be awakened by voice or by painful stimulus. So in that situation, the antidote is not needed because usually the opioid will exert its effects and then wear off and the person wakes up. As long as they can maintain their breathing and a wakeful state with stimulation, then they don't need the antidote. To play it safe, however, there's nothing wrong if a person's uncertain if they need the antidote or not, if the level of consciousness is impaired or fluctuating, then in that situation to give narcan or naloxone. It's the same medication, and this is widely available free from most pharmacies. The kit, it can be either an intramuscular injection, so by a needle, or by intranasal spray, which is easier to give. Either way, these can cause a rapid reversal of the sedated state and help improve the breathing status and help wake them up. Now, a person could fall back into a sedated mode and lose consciousness again because sometimes they've had a big overdose and the Narcan is not enough, so an additional dose of Narcan is given. Another thing that needs to be said is, along the sedation spectrum, a person becomes unresponsive, as I said, to stimuli, whether it's voice, then pain, and then they stop breathing. The first thing to do in that situation is call 911. It's a respiratory emergency, and this can imply imminent death. The first thing to do is actually artificial respiration. Now, a lot of people are not comfortable with this, but this is life-saving. It's the quicker way before the Narcan can be given. Mouth-to-mouth respiration is what I'm talking about, where a few rescue breaths are given. The Narcan kits do have a respiratory protection device, so it prevents mouth-to-mouth contact, but it does allow airflow to be given from the first responder to the patient. So to summarize this, the opioid overdoses work by sedating the patient. At first they become unresponsive to verbal stimuli, then painful stimuli, then they could have a respiratory arrest in which they're not breathing. They may turn green and then blue. It's important at that point to call for help, to give rescue breaths from a barrier mask, or mouth-to-mouth is fine. People do not contract diseases this way. It's very rare. And then finally to give the Narcan, whether it's given by intramuscular or an injection, a shot to the muscle, or an intranasal spray, which is up the nose.
If you or a loved one are looking for help with substance abuse, call our 24/7 helpline at 1-800-615-1067. A caring addiction advisor is awaiting your call.